Let's do it. That's a good idea. Share screen. It didn't record very well though when I did it before.
Oh.
But
we could just like jot some down real quick, I guess, that we see on there.
Well, I think once it recorded like college. So this is the center stage.
Does that stuff you posted before, or does that just kind of come up?
No, I posted
okay.
all this.
I approved the George Carlin video. Good choice.
George Carlin.
George Carlin.
Amazing. Way ahead of its time. I mean, that would be a comic I would love to have on this show.
Oh, I know. Could you imagine? That'd be awesome.
What are we talking about in this clip? I wonder if the audio will come through recording the screencast. I think we're overtaxing the computer here.
I don't believe anything the government tells me. Nothing. And I got to tell you, folks, I don't get all choked up about yellow ribbons and American flag.
That's a good computer.
Consider them.
Yeah, at some point I'm going to need to upgrade this computer so I have like a beefy machine that can do everything.
Do you have a favorite quote from like George Carlin?
Well, I have a clip that where he talks about there's a reason that the U.S. government, the powers that be, will never really invest in our education system because they want everyone to be stupid and they don't want you to be in power. And he's really
only the rich people that can afford to go to private schools.
Yeah. Man, he was a amazing comedian activist. Do you have a favorite Carlin quote?
Yeah, someone got me one of those day-by-day calendars, rip-off calendars of like quotes from him, and one I really liked was, I'm pretty sure it was him. It was, inside every cynic is a disappointed idealist.
Yeah.
I was like, really, that makes a lot of sense.
Inside every cynic is a disappointed idealist. No, actually, I feel that's true of when I ask someone, are you an activist? And people say no, especially if they say no, not at all, and they have any sort of like energy behind their no, it's usually because the idealistic activist part of themselves has been so crushed and disappointed with their inability to affect the world and how horrible the world is that they keep that part of themselves just stifled down.
Yeah. Instead of just dealing with the disappointment every day.
Well, it's like, it's psychologically necessary.
We almost have to numb it, otherwise you go nuts. Yeah.
Unless you can figure out a way to actually take action that makes you feel like you're accomplishing something. Which is hard. There's really powerful and clever forces at work to prevent change.
Yeah.
But I think we're more clever than them. Together, I think collectively.
Yeah.
I think the masses just have to figure it out. So this is the section where I have what ideas for other upcoming episodes of Mindful Activist. Okay. So there's the Mindful Activist interview, which is just sort of is going to be like whatever my standard questions are. And then egalitarian facilitation is a topic I'm going to talk about. Miscellaneous other questions.
Lots of mindful things.
Okay, there are a few mindful things.
I was even memes listed.
Yeah. Memes? Origin of the universe. Hive game night. Quantum mechanics. Glitch in the Matrix stories.
Ooh, I know. I wish people tune in to talk about that. It would be cool to hear some stuff.
The new Russian power. Best movie of all time for genre. You're right. We need to add memes. What's that mean? Yeah. Memes. I'm going to put that as an answer.
My sister was fond of memes for a long time. I said, you mean memes?
Memes?
Yeah. Memes. Is that not charging?
I think it's no, I think it's charging. It's just eating. Let's see what happens if I do this. I think you're right. I think it's not charging.
Yeah.
Does this have power? Yeah, that has power. Yeah, okay, now it's charging. All right, well, I'm going to go, unless you want to dive into one of these topics?
What are the other ones?
A lot of stuff on mindfulness, scams, tactics, communication. We can talk about power. Power's a pretty juicy one. And these are just my ideas. Like, if you want to throw an idea out there, all the topic we'd like to go into.
Okay.
Any question? They're all pretty heavy. I tend to brainstorm pretty heavy topics.
So does that mean 2 people
That means there's 2 children underneath it. So that means I put these. I guess these 2 thoughts on power. I'm going to put them in there. It's not important who wins a particular battle. It matters who wins the war. The most powerful person is often the most quiet, and true power doesn't need an announcement.
I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. You want to take a tangent into power struggles and power?
Sure, in more context, I guess.
So, how are you when you are in a bigger? Interesting. Let's go back to the screen sharing. Is pause. Just stop sharing. Stop sharing. I'm just going to put it in. Okay.